Okay, so good morning everybody, and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 23. Before I start for today's class, let me give you a homework. Okay, I saw yesterday I saw your message in the group, Amisha, that you are stuck in flow, but you deleted that message. It's working fine.
It's working fine now. Actually,
Good.
I did a mistake.
No problem, that's fine. Now I have a use case. The use case it says till now we are sending only one approval at a one time. Right? Let's say I'm submitting a request. It will go to my manager, or it will go to HOD, or it will go to CIO kind of things. Now what I want at the same time, it should go to the 5 groups. 5 different groups it should go. And till that time, everybody did not approve, or at least one person in each group did not approve, it should not create a task. Okay? This is your use case. सोचना करना. I'm just repeating it again. Maybe कोई भी volunteer हाथ खड़ा करके can take it and take the question. The use case is that I want in my request management, I want approval should go to the 5 groups in a one go, or to be more precise, in a parallel manner. Once one member of each group approve this particular request, only then the task should get created. ठीक है? कैसे होगा? I have no clue, but I want the answer. Maybe tomorrow or maybe Friday class. I need an answer for this one. I need a working answer for this one. Create a small catalog item and do it and show me. This is for everybody's Friday test. और मुझे Friday को सबका working चाहिए demo के साथ. Now you are a consultant. I am your customer. I said I need a demo. You have to present a demo as well. Everybody will get only 2 minutes max. 2, 3. That's all. But Friday, this is going to be test for everybody. One use case for everybody with a demo. Everybody, I saw that you guys are preparing your catalog items like kids store or kids area, bookstore and other things. One small catalog item with this 5 group approval, and then one task should be created. Friday test, you will see this. ये बना के रखना, ऐसा नहीं कि Friday बनाओगे, you will prepare Friday. No, you have to prepare in the next 2 days, and Friday everybody need to give a demo on this. Okay. Now let's come to today's topic. Till now, if you see, we are almost 23 days we have completed. We've done a lot of development. SLAs we created the this thing, flows, catalog items, portal configuration, a lot of things we have done. Okay. So what the industry says, or what the practice says, that if I'm a developer, I will create my stuff in dev instance. Okay. After working everything, if it work fine, I'll move these changes to the test instance. अब ऐसा तो नहीं है. Let's say if Harshal buy a new house this year, and second year or the next year again he buy a new house. After 2 years he again buy a new house. He will buy the different furniture again and again. No, ऐसा नहीं हो. Few things he can buy, but 90% he will take it from the old house to the new house, old house to the new house, old house to the new house. That's the fact. The same thing is applicable here. We done a lot of changes in the dev instance. Now I want to move to the test instance so that my client can do a testing. How to move the changes from dev to test? This is called migration of code. ठीक है? Or code movement to code movement, you can say. Generally people say like migration code or the code movement. ठीक है? To do this part, on the 3rd or 4th day we saw a topic that is called the update set. That is called the update set. This is my update set which I created. यहाँ पर ठीक है. Let's say this is my instance as a dev and I took the instance from Harshal. This is a test instance. Number you can see different. I want all the changes, business changes, logical changes, no data changes. I'm saying transaction changes, no. Foundation data, no. Only the business logic changes. I want to move it from here to here. What this mean? This means if I go here and say LNG, I can see here. I want this LNG to be available here as well. ठीक. So what we did, we created an update set. Open it. ठीक. Where is my update set? It is here. This is my update set. In my update set, I captured all the changes. So Harshal is moving from one house to the another house. He start packaging everything in a box, in a container. And this is a container now. Definitely when you shift, you have to do a lot of things. It's not like yesterday you started and today it's done. It takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, 7 days. So he start making the different containers. Kitchen container, books container, kids container, my shaving kit and all cosmetic container, clothes container kind of things. So these container contain these changes. देखो जितना हमने काम किया है ना business logics पे वो सब ये रहा. And this is your changes. Now I want to move everything from my instance to test instance. The first and foremost part which is be required to make a connection between this instance and this instance. How to make? Go to test instance and retrieve. Sorry. It's set. ठीक है. And click on the update source. कि मुझे कहां से पिकअप करके लेके आना है. And I want everybody need to be do this. You all have your own PDIs. You all have access for my instance. In your instance, you have to do this exercise. Click on the new. I'll put LNG batch 15. This instance से मैं लेके आ रहा हूँ. It's a developer instance. Yes. What is the URL? URL is this. And paste. Check. Username. So you will log in by your username, Amisha, Anvesha, Sunita kind of things, and you put your password. Test connection. Connection. OK. Means now this instance can interact with this instance. Clear everybody till this point? Yes. OK. Now let's say in the morning, the movers packers guys came. OK. Sir, what boxes need to be shifted? I want to shift only those boxes as of now which are completely packed and seal. Open boxes, bhaiya, open boxes mein I'm putting something. Just take these 5 boxes which is completely packed. Seal band ho gaya. It means before I move, I have to be make sure that I close my update set. In progress update set never get retrieved. Number 1. So I have to be close this. Complete. Another best practice says if a update set get closed, never open it. Never reopen it. Either it's a small change you have to do again, a big change you have to do, get a new update set and make a change, but never reopen it. It's a this will complete all the update set in a batch. Batch matlab ki ye wale bhi. I said yes, kar do. As soon as this will be marked as a complete. Save nahi kiya kya? Okay, let me save. If you notice, it become default. क्योंकि complete update set never come here. Number one part. ठीक है, everything get completed. Number two. ठीक है. Now I want only the boxes which are complete and which belong to me. Let's say Harshal was staying in a paying guest. जैसे हम बैचलर्स रहते थे पहले, 3-4 लड़के 5 लड़के. Same goes for girls as well. Harshal says, guys, sorry, I'm getting married now, so I'm shifting from this house. He has a movers packer. भैया only take these boxes where the name mention Harshal. क्योंकि बाकी boxes भी होंगे. ठीक है. So I have to make sure that before I go on the test instance, let me come back here and search for the update set. Local update sets. I have to make sure that all other complete update set which not belong to me should not come in my picture. मैं चाहता हूं कि सिर्फ ये वाले अपडेट सेट्स आने चाहिए. ठीक है. अब देखो ये कंप्लीट है. इफ आई रिट्रीव दिस इज ऑल्सो कम. ये एडमिन अच्छा है तो मेरा ही बनाया हुआ है. किसका है ये? अच्छा मेरा ही है. ठीक है. ओके. ठीक है. ये सो आई हैव टू जस्ट क्रॉस चेक दैट only I want only the update set which are created by me should be moved there. Like मैंने कुछ applications install करके देखा था. I built this application, so this is also complete. Now my work is complete here. Boxes are ready and movers packers आ गए हैं. काम शुरू कर दिया है. They built it everything. They put everything in the truck, and now sorry they're trying to put everything in the truck. I said, guys, take only those boxes which are complete. Retrieve completed update set. What it doing? It is going in my instance, checking this table, finding which are complete and bringing it here. You can see here. See, my update set is going on as of now. ठीक है. ऋतुजा 119 changes, Mac 240 changes, Amisha 285. This is the place where I can go and see कि आप लोगों ने कितना काम किया है. More changes will be there. So it is updating everything. This activity done by the developers. So let me tell you very clearly on this part. It's not my responsibility as a consultant, but this to be done by the developer only. And after every sprint, they do this part. They have to move the changes from dev to test, test to production. Production में भी ऐसे ही जाएगा. If let's say I have to move it again, then I'll use the same method. Remote instance, complete and bring it there. So it's captured everything now. Successfully done. All this XYZ, it's uploading now. Any doubt, question, clarification?
Yes, I have. I have read somewhere that transactional data is not moved in update sets. Why so?
Definitely yes. वो हमने किया था ना import export XML. Yes. By that you can move the transactional data. Transactional data we never move. We move foundation data.
Okay.
ठीक है. So now it has been done. 10 updates are retrieved. देखो ये error भी आ गई. It means Harshal told to the movers packers, guys, take these boxes and you have to be what I can say, unload at this place. But वहां पे already ऐसा ही एक box पड़ा हुआ था. They got confused कि अब इसका क्या करना है. So these are the fail. कोई बात नहीं. Close it. Now it says update sets आ गए. I said yes. ये दो major update sets हैं. Under that I have a local update sets as well. ठीक है. Now what to do? Now come back here. Open this update set. ठीक है. What it's saying? It says that you have some problems in the update set. Generally, I give the best example of in this case. Let's say is Harshal wife's birthday. ठीक है? Harshal married ना?
Yes, sir.
Good. It's a Harshal's wife's birthday. Generally, this case happened. Okay. Harshal ordered a very good cake, and he want to surprise her wife sharp 12 o'clock. Okay. And Harshal's sister-in-law also the same city, as they both are sisters. So she also want to be surprised the sister sharp 12 o'clock. Okay, she also ordered a good cake. Dot 12, they both are there with the two different cakes. Now what to do? Harshal says, I'm your husband. I bring a cake for you. Please cut it first. She says, hey, I'm your sister. We grow together, we live together, we share together. Cut this cake first. This is called the conflicts. And same thing is happening here. बस इसके आगे मैं सोचना हो गया यहाँ तक अपना. Done with the example. This is our example. This is our case. It says, boss, you are bringing a lot of changes from your instance to my instance, but I see that the file you change is already changed in my bucket, in my domain as well. Or sorry, the file you bringing in my instance, it's already changed. तो मैं क्या करूं? Shall I keep it your changes? Shall I keep my changes? Or shall we reject everything? This is what is the collision says. ये वो नहीं है कि हाँ अरे जो मनाया कर दो, नहीं. This is the practical case. Maybe the file you change is a workflow file. If you say अरे मेरे वाले सब changes reject कर दो, maybe your application did not work properly in that case. ठीक है? तो वो एक मिनट देना जरा. I'll just getting a call. Just 1 minute, guys. Hello. Good. ठीक है. So these are the collisions.
Battery 50%. Connected.
Okay. Now the system says, boss, I'm a machine. I don't know anything about that. Let's say I keep 2 big biscuits packet in front of a kid. Kid can pick up any biscuit packet, but he did not aware that one of the packet is expired. Okay. So here the father, mother, parents, guardian need to become in the picture. Same thing is applicable here. System is saying, boss, 60 files are having a collisions. Now what you need to be do? Please take a decision. Scroll down. देखो, अरे 99 एरर्स कैसे आ गई हमारी? 0 ignored, 1. Oh, okay. 134 are remaining. These many problems are okay. Sorry. It says total 403 files we inserted new. 49 we have updated. 121 we have deleted. 60 has a collision, and total 633 changes we bring here. This is for my one only. But here, if you see, it includes everybody portion, like what I can say, Harshal, Amisha, everybody changes are showing here. Okay. So now we have to be take a decision कि इन files का क्या करना है, where I have a collision. Okay. So as I say that now Harshal wife need to be decide what to be do. She will cut the cake which brought by Harshal or by sister. Maybe Harshal kid say, Mom, I also prepared a small cake for you. So every file has a 4 actions, 4 to 5 actions mainly. Find the missing record. Means either try to find out that why this file is missing in my instance, in test instance. Reason can be शायद पिछले जब the earlier updates had moved, उसमें कुछ update ना आया हो तो miss हो गया. Second, find the missing update. Record है but updated नहीं है. That can be the reason. Except remote updates. नहीं. I will take everything which is coming from here. इनको छोड़ दो, इसके पास जो छोड़ दो, जो मैं कह रहा हूँ do that. और skip remote update. कि मुझे ये changes लेने ही नहीं है. जो local में है, जो test में है, I'll take that changes only. Very carefully, I'm telling you, even though this activity is not done by us, if I am a consultant, if I am a what I can say developer, then this exercise need to be done by me as a developer very carefully. I'll open one by one file and see. In our case, what we'll do, we will tick everything because we know that we can't be check everything here and there. Okay, but for the reference, I'm telling you this thing, and I'll go here and say accept remote update. कि जो remote से है वो सब ले लो. Okay. Harshal, after this, maybe your instance will be not working properly. ऐसा भी हो सकता है आपके साथ. ठीक है?
Okay.
क्योंकि changes आने के बाद चीजें खराब हो जाती हैं. ठीक है. अब देखो. SNDPR model release. Why? Because in my instance, I have this plugin installed DPR. But in Harshal instance, this plugin was not installed. So I'll say click and skip remote update. क्योंकि ये लाने का फायदा नहीं है. प्लगइन ही नहीं है तो काम भी नहीं करेगा. ठीक. So 11 ignored, 20 skip, 103 still pending. So we have to take a decision for every file. If we did not update, it will not work. See. So now select again and do. Let's skip update. Let's keep everything as of now because our purpose is to just see that how the process work. ठीक है. Select and let's say accept, skip everything. Better to skip. 63 remaining, 60 skip. Skip chalega, but there not be any error. Otherwise, it will not allow you to commit the update set. ठीक. And now one more and skip. And last 35. देखो ये insert और क्यों हुई है सारी, right? But these are not errors. ठीक है. But before that, let me save this. क्योंकि जब तक सेव नहीं करेंगे ना, it will not get reflected. और ये मैं ऑलरेडी 2-3 बार भुगत चुका हूँ. बिना सेव किया, I just updated and thought it's working fine now. ठीक है. So all this thing has been done. वो कह रहा 35 is still remaining. We have to remove these 2 lines. नहीं तो काम नहीं होगा. Let's come back here and see. Preview problem for batch 35. ये. Select and accept remote changes. 16 are remaining. Select and skip. Because we are doing just for the reference the process, so we are skipping everything. Now it says everything is fine. Let me save this. ठीक है. Now I will try to be commit update. What this mean? This movers packers came, they unload the packets or the boxes. Harshal verify, yes, everything is which I sent from the source has been reached to the destination. Count has been done, items has been done. Now let me open that boxes and settle down in my new home. Once you commit, it means the changes which we did here will be available here as well. You can see here. Are you able to see LNG? क्योंकि अभी तक हमने commit नहीं किया. Now we are going to commit. Oh, ठीक है. We can do because this is something my what I can say custom app, that's fine. Proceed with commit. Now changes start committing, and you can see it's showing as a committing. It will take some time. Now what is the next step? हो गया commit, ठीक है. Let's say Harshal moved to a new house with his wife, just married, moved to a new house. After 1 or 2 days, Harshal's wife says, hey, I'm not liking this place, not a good one. Can we make a change? Harshal says, how this is possible? We already paid rent, we already paid the deposit. But it's wife, so decision need to be taken. That is called the back out or the rollback. ServiceNow did not recommend much the rollback. ठीक है, और यहाँ पे ना practical thinking is required. Best practice says if it is not working, please roll back. But think from a perspective. Let's say I am doing an exam. ठीक है. Now in the 3 hours exams, I completed my almost exam in a 2.5 hours. And suddenly I got a call from my teacher that you need to be skip the exam now and come to the office. Be some reasons. अब यहाँ पे rollback possible नहीं है. It is not the case that I'll tear my sheets and say I'll give exam again. No, क्योंकि I am already done 95% exam and I consume 95% of time. But if it is a reverse order, I just sit and start writing my first question. I got a call from teacher that you need to be present in office due to some reasons. Then I can skip the exams. So जो back out है ना, that is very practically need to be think. If you go as per the books, it says rollback. Even though in the change as well it says rollback. But practically think, is it possible to be rollback? Now think from that situation that Harshal shifted a new house. He paid 30,000 as a rent and 1,50,000 as a deposit. And has an agreement that you can't leave this house in the 3 months at least. If you're living within the 3 months, you have to pay at least 3 times rent as well. Now tell me, is it rollback is possible? Rollback possible, but penalty is high. So what Harshal will say, okay, let's spend 3 months here. After 3 months, we'll move it. So practically where do we think? So now it says it has been committed, but due to some errors. Maybe that is again the error can be the reason due to this custom app. So now you can come here and see. Good, everything has been done. Now refresh this page and come here and search now. Right? Changes are reflecting. If you want to see dev 200 561, ठीक है. What is our portal name? LNG. By this way, we move the transactional. Sorry, we move our code. Now you can go to the catalogs. Browse by category. See, everything that changes, right? Now you can see here. See all the catalogs. Kids clothing, summer collection, summer. Changes are here. But now I need to be rollback, reverted. How to revert? Go back here. Search for the retrieved update set. कौन सा retrieve किया हमने? LNG. Open this. Check. And now scroll down. No, it's not like that. Wait. Not this way. Go to the local update set, because now these are the local update sets. If I'm not wrong. Local update sets. ठीक है, and you can see back out. But if I want to back out, service now very clearly says that first I will try to see that if this backout is create any problem or not. Number one part. If no problem found, then we are happy to back out. ठीक है, but it did not guarantee that after backout your application will work as it is. क्योंकि देखो ये कोड है, it's मशीन, कुछ डाला कुछ निकाला, ठीक है, बट अंदर क्या है we don't know. Like if I take example, I go to, let's say, you will say Atul, every time we invite you, you also invite us. ठीक है, let's say I invite everybody at my place. ठीक है, and I say okay guys, I prepare this in fancy word lemonade और अपना हिंदी जो भाषा है नींबू पानी या शिकंजी. ठीक है, Atul, can you put a little salt here? I put 2 or 3 pinch of salt. हाँ, now it's fine. Atul, थोड़ा सा मीठा भी डाल दीजिए. So now what we are able to, what is the intention to say? By putting or making the changes, you are able to taste and tell yes, it is working fine. But in the machine, we don't know. Because it's all about the code only. I said, okay, I want to be back out. Proceed with back out. So it is going to be check everything now. That if I back out, any problem will be there. Maybe any dependency will be there. हो सकता है कि कुछ files जो आप लेके आए, the files you bring it from the dev to test as a fresh. If you will roll back, there is no previous version for the same. ठीक है, that's fine. That is a non one. I know. जो चीज पहले थी नहीं, अगर मैं लेके आया, चल जाएगा. Close this problem box and close this and check the problems. Okay. आ जाओ. अब देखते हैं problems का. ये problems है. Which one we are discussing? कि if you roll back for this file, इसका कोई पुराना version नहीं है. Are you okay? I said okay. ठीक है, इसलिए उसने लिखा do nothing, कोई एक्शन की जरूरत रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. But system is telling you, boss, I am telling you, I am indicating you, please verify. You said everything verified. Back out. And now it will back out. It should back out actually. Or there must be a button, something, let me see. Doubt, question and clarification.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
It means that it will be work efficiently only on customized part. Out of box, if we done any modification, it may get hanged.
It may get hang.
हाँ.
नहीं, hang क्यों होगा?
Hang मतलब it may वो चलेगा नहीं, मतलब हम अगर roll back भी करते हैं तो it may get harm.
अच्छा, I'll give one example. ठीक है, my mother told me some very old days. ठीक है, she was preparing I was in this part, in the paying guest PG. ठीक है, so I was preparing a dal. By mistake, I put 3 to 4 spoon of salt, a big spoon. ठीक है, अब दाल भी हो गई है, पानी भी हो गया, और तड़का वड़का सब डाल दिया उसमें. ठीक है, डालने के बाद समझ में आ रही है तो बहुत ज़्यादा नमक हो गया. मल्टीपल ऑप्शंस, या तो पानी बढ़ा दूं, लेकिन कितना पानी बढ़ाऊंगा? दाल कितने दिन खा पाएंगे हम दाल? नाउ व्हाट टू डू? आई कॉल टू माय मदर. शी सेज, एक काम करो, आटा लो, टेक सम फ्लोर, ठीक है, और उसको दाल में डाल दो, तो वो सोख लेगा, उसको नमक को सोख लेगा, एटलीस्ट कुछ परसेंट इट विल सोक इट. सो इफ यू आर डूइंग बैकआउट, ठीक है, एंड यू व्हेन यू से हैंग, ऐसा नहीं है कि वो नहीं चलेगा. इट इज अ मशीन. दैट इज वी आफ्टर बैकआउट वी हैव टू डू अ कंप्लीट टेस्ट that my application working fine or not after backout. I'm telling very this thing from the ground level. ये भूल जाओगे इसमें क्या है. ये देखो कि if this code I am backing out, can you tell me that how this backout process is working in the background? नहीं पता ना,
नहीं
पता एक्चुअली में द चेंजेस व्हिच वी ब्रिंग इज XML। अब मैंने एक लेके मैं 5 XML आया, 2 हटा दी। अब मुझे नहीं पता ना इन द बैकग्राउंड हाउ दे गेट कंपाइल्ड एवरीथिंग टुगेदर।
ओके
दैट इज द रीजन वी से बैकआउट इज नॉट मच रिकमेंडेड। और बैकआउट एंड द प्रैक्टिकल थिंग्स आर टू डिफरेंट। काम हो गया लेकिन बैकआउट कर दो, राइट? तो it need a very practical discussions, and we as a consultant need to think on that part. I work as a change manager, ठीक है, for the 2 years approximately, so change is my favorite topic, ठीक है। Multiple times I got a call from the team in the midnight, Atul, my change get failed, what do you suggest, shall we back out? मैं पूछता था अच्छा क्या changes में था, Atul only 1 line of code, ठीक है back out कर दो। Then Atul, we send almost 10 new files, 2 XML changes and 3 Java code changes. Don't back out. Fix it. Because I know that if I back out, my other application may get impacted. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पर वो चीजें हैं। जो चीज the things, the files which are not in the test environment, but I bring it from the, उनको back out करोगे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा क्योंकि उनका पुराना वर्जन है ही नहीं।
ओके, तो सर ये अपडेट सेट यूज करने के लिए हमको दोनों सिस्टम बिल्कुल आइडेंटिकल होनी चाहिए with their plugins and all the things configured.
Actually, this question come when we go for the cloning and the upgrade, because your instance also on the Washington DC, my instance also on the Washington DC. If both instances on the different releases or same releases but different patches, then we get the error on the top that you want to bring the update set, but these changes or these instances are not in the sync. Actually, ये problem हम कब ये when we face this problem when we do the cloning. ठीक है, कल हम वो टॉपिक डिस्कस करेंगे cloning अपडेट का. Then these problems came.
Okay.
I want to be shift from 2 BHK to BHK to the 2 BHK house to the another 2 BHK house. That is called the cloning. अगर मुझे बोलो 1 BHK से या from the 2 BHK shift to the 1 BHK, then I have to be make it problem. भाई मेरे पास ऑलरेडी बहुत सामान है, मैं उसका क्या करूंगा? That we discuss tomorrow, upgrade and cloning. देखो उसने बोला अभी फेल हो गया, but still it back out a lot of things. If you see, देखो अमीशा food industry is back out completely, dropping क्योंकि वो delete भी कर रहा है column tables वहां से. First table, succeed, all the things. So let's say close. Now things has been backed out. ठीक है. Now if I refresh this page and come here and search for the LNG. अच्छा रुको, एक बार इसको refresh करते हैं. Now if you go and refresh this page, it will not load. देखा आगे error.
Battery 50%.
Okay, ठीक है. ठीक है, because this LNG page does not exist in the test instance. The reason we roll back this thing, update set. It speak on my laptop or किसी के laptop से बोला कि 35%. अरे वाह, my laptop is so smart. Okay, any doubt question? Let me put the charger as well, guys. In the meantime.
Sir, I'm working on 5 different sprints.
Okay.
So efficient is that कि only मैं एक का ही बनाऊँ. Will not go for updates or for only one with the 5 sprints.
No. You are Harshal. Wait. Your question is wrong. It's not like 5 sprints. No. Your question can be that I am working on the 5 different stories in a single sprint.
हाँ, correct.
इसके साथ कैसे काम करोगे?
नहीं, one sprint में 5 stories है, yeah, on 5 different stories in one sprint.
हाँ, so
मैं update set एक का ही बनाऊंगा ना? एक ही बनाऊंगा या 5 अलग?
Prefer to create 5 different update sets. The reason being, maybe one story did not work properly. ठीक है? Then you have to take out your changes from that update set. फिर problem होगा. तो बेटर है
पर ये सर पूरा कस्टमाइज कोड है, ये मैं आउट ऑफ बॉक्स कुछ यूज नहीं कर रहा हूँ. फिर
तो that's not a problem. I'll give you an example. Again, same example. You are shifting from one house to the other house. Okay. In a big container, you put 4 things. You put your shaving kit. Your wife put the cosmetics. On the top, you put your formals, and your wife put her clothes. And on the top, the last, you put the crockery. Okay. In a single box. Now, the day you shift, in the evening, you got a call from your boss. Hey, Harshal, tomorrow you have to come to office. Client is coming and you have to give a presentation. Okay. Now, what do you think? I have to do I have to go for the shaving as well. Now, in this case, you have to be open the complete box to get a one cosmetic or your shaving kit, right? If you and that time you think I should prepare a separate box for this one. ताकि easy रहता, मुझे पूरा box नहीं खोलना पड़ता, मुझे ये भी नहीं पता, I don't want to go in the loop कि which box I have to be open it. Okay. Right. So to make your work easy, I'll prefer to create a 5 different update sets. By any reason, if my story is not worked completed on time or did not work the properly in the dev instance, at least my rest of the update set can move to the next part except this one. नहीं तो इसको मुझे रोकना पड़ेगा, इसके साथ मुझे 4 और रोकने पड़ेंगे. Okay. That is the reason. Yes, guys. Question, clarification, doubt.
But it is guaranteed that it will bring all the changes what I have done in dev system.
अगर आप कैप्चर करोगे तो सब आ जाएगा. Simple. Okay.
तो मुझे चेक नहीं करना पड़ेगा वो सर. हम जो अपडेट सेट वहां से उठा रहे हैं और यहाँ ला रहे हैं, तो हम कैन वी चेक दैट फर्स्ट गो, मतलब डालने से पहले.
What do you want to check?
I want to check that what I have created, the workflow is there or not.
Yeah. So वो तो already आपके पास है ना अपडेट सेट में, देखो. Now what ये था मेरा अपडेट सेट. I can see what changes I did. Okay. There are sometimes reasons that changes did not get captured in the update set as well. And we come to know this thing when we're doing the testing. और ये बहुत common use case है. That my workflow did not capture in the update set. क्या करें? Earlier, I remember that there is a what I can say option called the force add to update set. Something is there, but now ServiceNow hide that option. Okay, so that is the way. So now let's say we want to be continue our changes now. So I'll in progress कैसे आ गई? चलो make it as a current. Make this my friend so that my changes should get captured in this update set only. But a doubt question. Yes, Amisha, go ahead.
It is like automatically means you passed committed all the changes in Harshal's PDI, so it will be auto installed. In Harshal's PDI, he has to nothing except or do something to get all the commits or all the changes.
One thing, don't say installed. Okay, we are moving it. Plugins will get installed. You can say the changes get configured or committed in the Harshal instance. Install is a different. Okay, but yes, your understanding is right on that particular part. Yes, Tuja.
I was about to ask the same question. Now I can work on Harshal's instance also.
Yes, same thing.
Yes, and one more thing.
Wait. So, 1 minute. But don't develop anything new in Harshal instance because Harshal instance is a test instance. And we as a developer never do development on the test instance. We always do the development in the dev instance. That instance we are only will use only testing purpose. कभी भी हम सीधे प्रोडक्शन में चेंजेस नहीं करते. That is not recommended. लेकिन IT ऐसे नहीं चलती.
But she cannot work. Sir, 1 minute. Sorry for interrupt. She cannot work on my instance, no, but.
But if you give her access, then she can do. Admin right now, then she can do.
So whatever changes we want to make in the developer instance, then again move it to test. And
correct.
Then, okay.
Then the same way to the production.
Okay. And what about the state? Is this editable field? or will it be read only?
Set for which update set or which one?
For update set.
It will be complete.
No, I just I just changed the state from my update set from complete to in progress. So now I
Acha,
can work on my update set, right?
right. So it means you are making changes again, right?
Right.
No, that's not a best practice. Best
Oh,
practice says if you want to make a change, create a new update set again.
okay.
एक ही बॉक्स में कितनी बार चीजें डालोगी और फिर भूल जाओगी मैंने किस बॉक्स में क्या डाला है, राइट?
Okay, but if I'm working on the same portal with different update set, will it
करने
work properly?
करने दो, but that's not a best practice. I'm telling you. There is, I say in the beginning that once a update set get closed, sorry, mark as a completed,
Complete.
avoid reopening it. आप लगेगा तो फर्क तो कुछ फर्क, there is no difference, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा सिस्टम को. But if something goes wrong, it will be tough for you to identify कि मेरे अभी के चेंजेस से हो रहे हैं, पुराने चेंजेस से हो रहा है, फिर क्या करोगे, right?
Right.
So there are some guidelines, there are some principles. किसी ने मुझे बोला लेफ्ट साइड में चलो, कोई एक्सीडेंट नहीं होगा आपका. मैं लेफ्ट में चल रहा था, आई वाज गोइंग ऑन द लेफ्ट साइड ओनली, बट स्टिल समवन हिट मी. अब मुझे ये समझ नहीं आता कि मैं पहले सही चल रहा था या अब उसकी बात मानने से मेरा एक्सीडेंट हुआ. ये मेरी डेस्टिनी में लिखा ही था ये. ठीक है, यस हर्षल, गो अहेड.
सर हाउ, मतलब हम कैसे पता चलेगा कि इन आवर इंस्टेंस देयर आर some 4 to 3 plugins are more installed?
I'll tell you. Plugins का टॉपिक है हमारे पास. I'll tell you that how and where you can go and check the plugins. The topic will complete. Go ahead, Amisha.
You said कि हमें नया अपडेट सेट बनाना पड़ेगा. Means we'll have to
Right.
create another for changing. But while testing in Harsh's PDI, suppose I get an error in a code or in a development thing. Then again I'll move back to my update set and we'll create a new update set. Then I'll means
Yes.
there from update set to update set, can I transfer or not? Because otherwise again I'll have to code the whole thing.
No. So see. Okay, let me explain you this part. So you have a big box. Okay. Let's take the same example. Harshal has a big box, so he has all the clothing on the top in that box. Okay. Now that box is full, and he moved that box from old house to the new house. Okay. So he came back in the old house and said, "Oh my God, door के पीछे या एक और cupboard था, उसमें तो 4-5 jackets रह गई है." He will create again a new box, put the all jackets in that, and take it from old house to the new house, and then compile everything. मेरे सारे कपड़े आ गए? Yes. Same thing we have to do it here, Amisha. So whenever you want to make another changes, so like you pick up the right example. I move a change first time in the test instance. It did not work. ठीक है. A backout is not a right option. So what I can do, I can make a changes again in the dev instance, only the required changes, and bring it again in Herschel instance, then compile it together. It will work fine for me. जो हमने अभी नींबू पानी का एग्जांपल दिया. There are two things. Either I can put the salt in the complete jug only, or I can put the salt in the different classes only. The same thing applicable है. अब मैं दोबारा से नींबू पानी थोड़ा बनाऊंगा सब के लिए नया सा कि नहीं वो तो अच्छा नहीं बना, दोबारा बनाते हैं. भाई जिसको मीठा डालना है, चीनी डालनी है, डाल सकते हैं आराम से, नो प्रॉब्लम.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Good. I will not move forward because I want everybody need to be complete this exercise. ठीक है, ट्राई करिए. Everybody has my instance ID. ठीक है, सबके admin rights हैं. You all have your own PDIs as well. Bring everybody's data in your one and see. At least the same process which we did in this training, complete it. You will find a lot of things. Maybe some mistakes you find out, or if you want to just bring your changes, do one thing. Keep everything open in this part. Keep everything open except year one. Close only your update set and bring it to your instance. So like to just reopen it again. Achha, that is the time I'm thinking that how my update set get reopened.
I was trying actually.
And I'm still thinking. I did this thing. What I can say. I back out from here. Is it any possibility that it reopen here itself? Okay, so now if you notice, only one child get reopened, but parent completely get reopened now. So now Rituja want only her changes in her PDI. So what she will do? She need to be open everybody's others, what I can say, update setting in progress and mark her as a close or complete, and then bring it on change in the own PDI. ठीक है?
नहीं नहीं ये repeat करो वापस please.
Okay. So now let's say you want only your changes. ठीक है? Right, in your PDI, you don't want everybody else change. You don't want my changes. You don't want Amisha's, Anveshar, any nobody's changes you want. As we say, if it is complete, it will come in the retrieval, right?
Right.
If you remember this one, retrieved update set, right? But you don't want everybody else. So what you will do? You have to request everybody, guys, please make or move your update set in the in progress so that I can bring only my changes. Or for the few minutes, few seconds, just open everybody update set and mark your close and retrieve the update set in your PDI quickly. And then let them do action on that particular part. मुझे सबके changes नहीं चाहिए. मुझे सिर्फ अपने changes चाहिए. तो भाई जिस जिसके boxes बंद है, please खोल लो. Otherwise, mover packer will take it. Don't blame me later कि मेरे changes कहाँ चले गए.
Sir,
but we already did the same part, right?
नहीं,
वो overwrite होगा.
नहीं. We did the same part because I want everybody changes to be moved to the Harshal instance.
Right, right.
But now you only want your changes in your PDI. तो ये तो complete है.
What I did it by mistake.
By mistake, फिर तो mistake है. फिर you have to be at the time of commitment, you have to be reopened there only in your PDI so that they should not get committed there.
ना अभी चेंज तो हो गया है हर्षल के इंस्टेंस में.
हाँ, हो गया.
मेरा कुछ प्रॉब्लम था, मैंने वो पैच पूरा कंप्लीट किया, मेरा इन प्रोग्रेस से कंप्लीट करके मैंने वापस अपडेट से मूव किया.
तो वो इनको भी लेके जाएगा.
इनको भी मूव किया, तो ये तो पहले से ही मूव हो चुके हैं, तो वो ओवरराइट होगा या एरर देगा?
ओवरराइट करेगा. But it can give again the collision and the errors as well. क्योंकि कमिट तो हो गया, लेकिन वो तो नया लेके आ रहा है, उसको क्या पता है नया कि पुराना है. उसको तो ये पता है कि भाई ये तो कंप्लीट है, मुझे चेक करना है कोड में अपने. That is when we say when we move these update sets now, very carefully we have to move it. Whenever any sprint ends, the deployment team says, guys, please make sure you complete only those update set which story is completed, done. Don't move, don't close any other update set. Otherwise सारे changes आ जाएंगे, फिर बाद में problem होगा हमें. तो वो. Go ahead.
So let's assume that all the status are in progress and I want to take only mine. So can I close only my update set and bring it to them?
Yes. Why not? You can do. वही तो करना हमें अभी.
नहीं तो आप रितिजा को क्यों बोल रहे हैं कि आप सबको ओपन करने को बोलो, फिर you will close it.
If Rituja want to bring her changes in her PDI. Okay. If you go back here. ठीक है. Let me show you one example. ठीक है. Celebrate sources. ठीक है. यहाँ पर क्या बटन का नाम है?
Retrieve completed update set. Okay.
This button will go in this particular instance और यहाँ जाके देखा complete कौन से हैं. वो ये भी लेके आ जाएगा दोबारा से. It will bring everything together.
अच्छा.
But Rituja don't want everybody's changes. Rituja want only my changes. But if you are staying in a sharing apartment or sharing flat, you are moving. Will you move everybody's luggage as well with you? नहीं ना.
अच्छा, ऐसा मतलब ऐसा कोई प्रोविजन नहीं है कि हम सिर्फ अपना ही उठा ले करके.
No. Okay. If you want that case, then don't make it as a parent. Number one, make it as separate and just close yours one only. And tell everybody, guys, please open your or make your changes or update in progress because I want just keep my changes only. और अगर वो यहाँ आ भी जाए, then you have to be reopen it then, ताकि commit ना हो वो. क्योंकि commit हो गया तो then changes will be done.
Got it.
ठीक है ना? तो वैसा. Clear everybody? Good.
Yes.
So I have just one question through the
Go
update
ahead, Mac.
set.
Go ahead.
Is there any possibilities that update set not allowed to capture, but we have to move in the test instant? So, like, is there any possibilities?
When you say it's not allow, are you saying that what type of changes did not get captured in the update set? Is the question, or what is it?
No.
What is the question?
Well, it just I'm asking for the possibilities. Just sometimes
Yeah.
if update set
Okay.
didn't get captured
There,
or it's not
there
allowed.
are few components which did not get captured in the update set. Okay. What I heard, number one is a system property. Sometime it did not get captured. Number two, dashboards and report did not get captured in the update set. This is the third question for you. Go and find out in Google that what changes did not get captured in update set. But ऐसा नहीं है कि intentionally आप नहीं कर सकते कि ये changes capture नहीं होने चाहिए. If you want this thing, then change your update set from the top and mark it as a default so that those changes should go in the default, not in your update set.
Okay.
Okay.
And
you are moving from a house, but you don't want to take everything together with you. Then you have to tell to the landlord, boss, these are the rubbish, you can throw it out. So I'm keeping in some different room, not putting in my room, which I need to move it. Go ahead.
Sir, I have one question.
Harshal, एक minute. Go ahead, Mac.
Sir, I'm not from there. I have one question from the record producer.
Go ahead.
Okay. So when we create a record producer and then we create a variable inside it, and then we map that variable to the
table.
To the yes, but in the table we have make some field mandatory. That means UI policies, right? But even without filling up the UI policy, we can create incident. How is possible?
How this possible? Okay.
Rules are rules.
No, rules are rules, definitely. I tell you one more thing. I don't have a handy answer for this one, but yes, people had this question on the committee as well. Okay, one more thing I need to be checked, that is something overriding on that particular part. See, mandatory hai, lekin it is not from the record producer. By force you can do, by script you can do. By script I can make any changes in any field forcefully. Okay. And it's not about the UI policy. There's a one more concept called the data policy as well. ठीक है. So इस केस में जैसे आपने बोला कि sir it is mandatory. System don't know. System saying I am getting this data and keeping it there because that execution done by the script, and from the script we can override, we can do anything forcefully. Agar if you want to create a same incident from the incident form, you had to put the mandatory, that is must. Without that you can't proceed further. तो ये kind of expected behavior ही ऐसा है इसमें. I can say this thing. But yes, if you want to do little bit more deep dive, go to ServiceNow community and type a question.
Battery 50%. Connected.
अच्छा मैं को मेरा लैपटॉप इतना स्मार्ट कैसे हो सकता है? ठीक है. So what I'm saying, मैं go to ServiceNow community, type a question like this. I want to save my form without filling the mandatory fields. You will find a lot of previous posts. Read those answers. You will get something meaningful from there. ये लोगों का क्वेश्चन है. It is a use case. People put it in the community.
Okay, so one more question. I tried create one incident throughout the end user, like Abel Tutor. I think he has this end user. So when I try to create an incident, I was seeing that on top, how can I help you in the same like catalog?
Catalog, right?
Yes, from there, if we are creating, we are just getting two options, right? Yeah. In two options, when we create incident and when we click it, we have different view.
Yes.
Right. So how they have created that?
Okay. So
view.
there's a concept called the view rules. I guess if you go to the last 2 days training, so we have this topic.
Yes. Yes, I try to. Yeah.
Right. So there are the view rules. I don't want to show Harshal 2 fields on the incident form. Harshal is the end user. So I will create a different view for Harshal. Okay, so what we can do, we can create a different views here.
So that means we can create different
Yes.
view for all the users.
Right, not for all users. Kind of a role specific I can say. ठीक है, ये view है और इसके आगे अगर आप लिखोगे view rules, ये. Then you can find out that on which click, on which type of user, what type of conditions, what view should be open. Then you can do this part. It's all about configuration, nothing else. But it need to be understand that where this configuration has been defined. Let's see, do we have something called incident? No. Maybe something else where to be see table. Okay, yes. CI. क्या होगा? INC. अरे what happened? We have a lot of view, but it's not showing. Maybe need to be see why it's not showing like this. But you can go in the view rules and you can find that particular part. Maybe some global rules are there. Like this. ठीक है? Yes, I shall go ahead.
सर मैं भूल गया, सॉरी.
कोई नहीं.
Yeah.
ठीक. So now the question, guys.
I have.
Good.
I made changes in that pricing part, but it's not reflecting. Maybe I did something wrong, or I don't know.
Pricing in catalog item.
Yes. No, you told na that Eric Shield name was coming. So that is about 1,000. That if it will be greater than 1,000, then only the you'll have to go for the approval. Else you will not.
Eric,
I
right.
made the changes to 2,000, but still I'm getting approval request. I don't know why.
Have you published that? Have you published that workflow or the flow?
Yes.
Have you done the change the flow or the workflow?
No, on the I just what did I had gone to that table and I made the 1,000 to 2,000 and saved the changes.
No. So these changes, let me show you here. Because these are coming from the studio. Sorry, I'm saying studio, coming from the workflow. I'll show you. Request is this one or that one? Let me see. Department head, not this one. Yeah. You have to make a change in the flow, workflow here.
Okay, here I haven't made it.
Yes. Change and the request are the two modules which are heavily dependent on the workflows or the flows. Okay. So if you do not make a change here, it will not work.
Backside I have done in the tables and everywhere.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Let me stop the recording.